Hey, I need people to say things.
Why?
Weaning.
Hey, I need people to say things.
Why?
Weaning.
Hey, I need people.
And they
Okay,
were
thank you.
roommates.
No, they weren't.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Are you my roommates?
That could be. That's like my favorite Vine.
Lee, 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 lee.
Lee.
Lee's garbage anyway.
Oh,
We
what?
muted him. Oh yeah, but he should be. He's
I
garbage.
unmute them. No, F muted him.
Doesn't sound like something I would do. He's not Blapu.
Why am I here?
Oh, because we're gonna
What
run
happened?
D&D in a bit if you want to listen. If not, that's
Oh.
cool.
I will later when I'm playing Overwatch with Cal. Though I don't want to.
Oh, that's fine.
I might like listen later.
You dick.
Also streaming it.
Oh, like the stream. You can watch that.
They
Well,
didn't
I
call
play.
me Lao Lee the Quiet back in high school for nothing.
I think they didn't call you that.
Yeah, I was not quiet. I got detention very often for being disruptive.
So, pretty much anybody can see that stream, and if you can, then you'll probably see the GM layer.
That seems like a great idea.
Yeah, I'm telling you this specifically because I know it's there. And, you know, you could ruin surprises, but I'd prefer you didn't.
Come on, Rock. Am I known for ruining things?
Yes. That is exactly what you're known for.
I want you to know that I opened it up just so that I could hear you guys talking twice, and it was really funny for me.
So the question is, when am I going to G-kick Blapu? Because his birthday's Saturday, but he won't be on for it.
Find
Oh,
a way to get
shit.
him online.
With Prime, you can get some in-game loot in Madden 2018.
Oh
on
boy.
August, or starting today till February. Fuck, I'm gonna get that right now. Hold on, give me a sec. I want to go see how to do this. Yo, you get like Reggie White and 5 collectibles.
Reggie White.
Fuck, dude.
I usually like
all
playing,
kinds of legends.
even though I'm not like the biggest football fan, I usually like playing Madden and doing like a create your own and doing the whole thing.
Yeah, dude.
But I never mind if it's like, last year's that I bought for $20.
And this month you can get 5 blue boxes in Overwatch.
I should do that. I missed the golden box because I just bought Prime like 2 days ago for Doctor Who.
Oh, no. I love Doctor Who. Me and Prateem watched an episode together today. Did you know that Neil Gaiman wrote 2 episodes of Doctor Who?
I did.
I learned that on Amazon because it gives you that X-ray while you're watching. It'll give you like a little trivia. Oh, it's cool. I thought you'd like Doctor Who because you like that sci-fi shit.
Oh, the older Doctor Who?
No, fuck that shit.
But that was great episodes.
I like the new shit, man. I tried to watch the old shit, but it was like,
You didn't even like Tom Baker.
I didn't get that far. I like the new Doctors, man. I'm excited about the new one. She was in an episode of Black Mirror. She's a very good actress. So but I like the current Doctor, but even though I'm excited about the new one, but like I don't know. I want to see how the Doctor's gonna react to being a woman. Because like I know that it happens, like with Time Lords or whatever, but we've never seen it happen with the Doctor.
So my cache today had a 925 item in it, and it was fucking shoulders.
Dude, I got a cape on my monk that I didn't need, and my bear got a blood relic for the 3rd week in a row. I put the last one in my feral weapon. I have no use for this one. I don't know what the odds are of getting a blood relic for 2 weeks in a row. It was the same blood relic. This time it was a different blood relic, but it was shittier. So better for feral than the one I had, I guess, last week, but not because of eye level, just because of the tree. And my monk got a cape, but I already have but I have a tier cape, so I can't equip it. I need a fucking necklace, dude. I have such low health that I have to use stam flasks and mythic pluses on my monk, or else I'd die.
Hello.
Hi. I am so close to getting another legendary on my monk that like I can feel it, like in my sack, like like I can feel like tightening up, and it's just like, oh, I'm not getting it yet though. Like I did another mythic today. I turned in like 10 of those caches, those supplies.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's like, I just want to have a second legendary. I did a 17 today. Didn't get it. It was
Oh.
like,
That's awesome.
yeah, it was Maw. It's a great week to do 17s this week because it's fortified.
So, like an upper cathedral, not cathedral. Kara isn't bad.
Yeah,
Upper is
because
I
like
guess-
never bad.
well,
Upper Kara?
it's
Oh,
bad with
yeah.
tyrannical.
Yeah.
Well, tyrannical, I guess.
It's cancer.
It
But-
sucks without tyrannical, but I mean it's like
Yeah.
it's one of the shitty ones, but it's doable and fortified.
I got
My-
12 halls.
My priest has a 17 upper Kara, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is a dead key.
I got 17 Black Cold, 16 Return to Kara upper, and 17 Eye of Ashara.
Those are pretty good ones.
They're all doable, I guess. Like Eye would be really easy.
Ugh. I got eyes better than fucking Dark Earth Thicket, but goddamn,
You think?
I hate Dark Earth Thicket so much.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I think
You
I
were
hate
there,
eye.
Vic. You were
I-
there.
I know. I hate I hate healing Eye of Ashara though because I literally have to stop to cast.
Wrath of Ashara, yeah.
And the wind, like it kills me. Like without fail, I will cast my divine hymn, and then I'll start blowing with the wind, and it interrupts me, or I'll get hit with something and it interrupts it. So I'm just like, but I don't know. It's not that bad. But and then going around the circle at the very end, clockwise or like whatever way we go at whatever time, I'm just like, I can't heal fast enough.
Yeah, that sucks on tyrannical. Thicket, I only hate
Dragon?
Drezeron.
Same here. All the other ones are
Yeah.
not that bad.
I mean,
Literally not bad at all to me.
Feed the Weak is kind of hard to heal through on my druid, but on my
That's
monk,
true.
it's not hard.
Oh yeah, monk healing is just really really cool.
Yeah, they're very versatile. Resto druids are like they can do a lot. They can do everything with spot heal. Spot healing is AIDS. But with abundance, it's okay. It's all right. Just all right.
Oh, look at that cute little moonkin. I
That's my
really want to
son.
post a. Is it?
Yeah.
It's cute. I want to. I found the funniest thing on Instagram from the Game of Thrones
On my
Sunday.
Instagram,
And you no, I didn't know you had one.
I do.
But it would be spoilers for people who haven't seen it yet. But I figure it's all over the internet, so
Yeah, I've been catching up on Doctor Who, and then they have that Maisie Williams that plays Arya
who
on
is she
there.
on there?
Yeah.
Does she have like a permanent role or just kind of like few?
I mean, she's important, but she's not like one of the main characters or anything.
Yeah.
Like she's still alive, and she's immortal right now.
Doctor Who does all kinds of crazy freaking cameos like that.
They
Like
originally,
Simon Pegg.
you see a lot of British actors like you'd see the whole cast of Skins when Skin was going
I love
simultaneously.
that show. I would love. I
Yeah.
would rewatch that for sure.
BBC definitely recycles actors a lot.
I actually originally started watching Game of Thrones just because it had Chris and Cass.
Gendry.
Yeah,
The guy that
Genji.
plays Gendry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and then Gilly. The one
yeah.
that has
That
the baby
that
with Sam.
Cass.
I loved her character though.
Yeah. I loved her and I loved Chris so much. Oh my god, I cried so hard when Chris died.
Yeah.
And when she didn't end up with Sid in the movie or
Right?
whatever. I loved Skins. Skins was my favorite show. British Skins. American Skins was like I actually watched American Skins before I watched British Skins, and I enjoyed it when I first watched it. But then it's like, but then I watched British Skins, and I was like, it was way better. Which is a
I-
parallel to The Office, whereas like The Office, it's like British one isn't as good as American Office.
It's just more dry. Like
Yeah.
it's just so much more dry. But yeah, I never watched the American one of Skins. I just was like, I was good just watching that one. I don't know.
Well, like they're like kids in high school instead of like kids in like college or whatever.
Hmm.
And it only got like one season. I want to get back in the Game of Thrones just so I can find out what ends up happening to Gendry. I feel like he disappeared. I don't remember what happened to him. Unless something did happen to him and then I forgot. That's probably what happened.
I mean, I feel like I shouldn't tell you. You should just like watch and find out.
Yeah. I'm at season 5. That's when I stopped.
You're close then. You'll see soon.
Cool. Rabid Peach. How come like the Rabbids became a thing that kept happening instead of like Rayman, like when they were originally a spin-off of Rayman, but like the Rabbids are now bigger.
Because it's a lot more controllable for them to be able to say, oh, well, this rabbit has this personality, this rabbit has that personality, and they can do all kinds of stupid shit with it. Whereas Rayman's one character and has a limited availability for that. It's kind of like the fucking minions. Instead of them focusing on like Groot, who's just Groot, they can focus on the minions and have all kinds of different minions that do all kinds of stupid shit.
That's true. All right, that's fair. Even though the Steve Carell character was gold, that was the only thing. That was the good thing. I don't give a shit about the minions. They were definitely Nazis at some point. Like I've seen all the memes where they were Nazis. Like they had to have been, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Like with their
Yeah, when they're
story,
working for all
where
the
they-
different evil people.
Yeah, they had to have worked for Hitler at some point. Like they marched Jews into the ovens.
Either that or they were kamikaze pilots for the Japanese.
Hmm.
That would have been the same time period.
So, like, I wouldn't even know where to. Are you talking about Doctor Who again?
No, the minions in from Despicable Me.
Despicable Me.
Oh,
Those weird yellow things.
they're so cute though.
They were definitely Nazis at some point. Like that was pretty much confirmed. Unless Hitler didn't exist in that world, the universe of Despicable Me. Like, did
I mean, it's
World War II
possible.
happen in Despicable Me? Like, that's something that we didn't even think about, I guess.
Well, they had the mod generation, and that was a direct correlation from World War II. So I feel like that had to happen.
Yeah. So they were definitely Nazis at some point. Could you just imagine being marched into the oven by one of those fucking weird yellow things? You just crying for
Yes,
food,
actually.
and then they're
Has
just
been
like, banana. As you're like watching your children die.
That's pretty much exactly how I plan to die, honestly,
From a minion?
from a minion and watching my own children die at the same time. Nobody lives beyond me.
That's fair. Did you get? Cryo has class like that ends like right when we start playing now, so it's something that we may have to try and find a way to work around.
Yeah,
If you haven't heard that.
I thought that started in like a month or something.
Oh, it's today.
Yeah, it is today, but she's getting out early.
Oh, okay, so she's on her way now.
There's nothing worse than wanting to go and grab a piece of food when you know there's a spawn about to happen, so you're waiting and waiting.
I'm guessing we can't shift to 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Yeah,
I could do that. I don't know.
well, I mean F and Vic.
I'm okay doing that. I think it's. I don't know if that's okay for F though.
Yeah, F.
I can give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. I mean, worst case, if it doesn't work for me, then either I drop or we find another time.
Yeah, find another time.
Like permanently shifting it.
Well, her
Well,
class lets out at like 10 to 9 and she walks. So
Oh, yeah.
that's not going to be something that's going to work for
on
her.
time. Yeah.
Until she gets a car or finishes that class, I guess. Cause I'd rather nobody have to drop, you know? Like I'd wanna
Yeah,
I'd be
same.
willing to try and shift around.
Worst case, I drop you, bring one of the other hunters like Fisty.
Oh yeah, we should definitely bring
That'd
Fisty
be
in.
better. And Prumper. We could get Prumper in
Oh, definitely.
as well. Be
Should
calm.
You know,
Work
we
at-
should just have Fisty be the GM. Like, have you seen him GM? Really good.
Yeah, dude. You could be Raka again.
Good.
Raka was a good character, man.
Well, that character doesn't exist in this world, though.
I don't know. The bird, the Aarakocra exists though.
Scapegoat will White Bus has left the server.
Shit, I may have to play the cat NPC that's helping you people
Do the Aarakocra exist in this world, Rocket?
They
Why
do.
are you dodging that question?
somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I think it was part of that book.
Rocket, how do I get like some sort of like handbook that tells me about all the things that exist in this world that my character would know of?
Doesn't exist.
Okay. Are you telling me that you're not gonna write an actual book that you're gonna get published by Knights of the Wizards of the Coast or whatever?
The porn book? No, I'm not gonna write that and send it to Wizards of the Coast.
What?
By the way, I'm waiting for that book. I still haven't gotten it.
I don't know how to write that sort of smut.
Don't put it in the loot table then.
Cryo told me that she would write it.
Oh,
Really?
thank you, Cryo.
Yeah, she said that she would write it, but it'd be cheesier than we'd think.
I mean, it's got to involve all the like weird races, like Warforged, tree people, Minotaurs, half Minotaurs, Aarakocra, Catfolk. Like you got to cover all the bases. Like
You
double
straight
orcs.
smut.
You haven't even seen double orcs, but it's got to involve double orcs.
Ugh. One day I'm gonna get my screenplay made about that guy whose penis turns into an alien that talks. I wrote the first episode, and that's it. And I never came back to it. It's just like where would that even go? You know, like that's not gonna be on Nickelodeon. Do you think Nickelodeon would allow a show like that if it wasn't explicit that that was his penis? I don't know how it becomes his penis though. Is because he
To be fair,
it's
there
flashlight.
was a cartoon show about people's butts coming to life and becoming totally separate from their bodies.
Okay, but a grown man ejaculating into a flashlight that turns out to be an alien device. That that probably wouldn't be okay on Nickelodeon, though, right?
Maybe Nick at Night.
Nick and Nate. Or Comedy Central. I mean, like
Remember when they
how
used- You remember when they used to
wouldn't-
have nudity on like basic cable?
sort of vaguely. I
Like, I
feel like
remember-
that was a thing, but like I can't be sure.
Like USA Up All Night, they used to show like Bikini Car Wash and like Vampire Hunter D and all kinds of crazy shit if it was after like 10 o'clock.
Or those Girls Gone Wild things at Comedy Central, like 3 in the morning. That 7th grade Shady masturbated to.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. F, how does it look inside the next place you're going?
Next place I'm going.
In game.
I have no idea. I'm not watching the stream.
Oh, I saw somebody like after I mentioned that was what's going on ahead. Somebody dropped.
Wasn't me.
Huh.
I don't want to. Why would I ruin the game for myself? I
I-
don't game the system. I just game you.
Yeah, I mean, I figured like you were gonna check to see if I was like blocking that out somehow.
No.
Like if you flat out
me at
knew
all.
that you could see through it, like I know you wouldn't.
I had it open, but I had it paused. I only opened it for a second just to listen to you talking twice, but I didn't see anything.
I figured that was the exact sort of loophole.
Besides you whispering a link to Jukia.
What is
You
that?
stream your DMing?
Yes.
He is tonight for Lee.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to mention he's interested in playing more D&D. I told him my group is full, but that you run a lot of stuff, and if you have something, if you want to talk to him.
You don't run anything. He doesn't even play the
Right.
game.
Oh,
Yeah, Nah was hounding about you the other day. He was like, "Where's that Juke?"
I had heard that he got like real busy recently.
Yeah. He hasn't really been around much.
Yeah.
Popped in like once in the past like month. My cat. Oh, she's gone. She jumped onto my chest and then used my chest to jump to the next spot.
Does she have a bell?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah,
That's actually Shady's bell.
I wear a bell too.
So she can find you.
Yeah.
probably.
Let's be fair.
Also, that way Shady doesn't get lost.
That's a good tactic to have.
Yeah, I wear a bell because I'm basically a ninja, like, and I'm not like like this like agile like beast or whatever because I'm like very clumsy, but I mean like I move very quietly.
But are you a full-on rapist?
I'm a philanthropist, you know,
Old people, kids.
Africans,
I'll be back in a second.
a full on. Rock, I hope that you never die.
Oh, that's mean, Shady.
Yeah. I hope that someone curses you with the gift of immortality and you're forced to watch all of your loved ones die around you
Rock,
for
I hope you
millions
get
of years.
I hope you get impregnated by a mythological beast and it ends up just being poop, but then your dick turns into a basilisk.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd be into that.
So wait,
Can I have
Is
that?
it going to be a stone basilisk?
I get fucked by a mythological beast.
Which one?
I don't know. F, which one?
I was vague intentionally.
Oh. Well, pretty much all the mythological ones are huge. That sounds really bad.
Oh my god, they're adding a golden retriever pet.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow. And it's got like a bandana and a hat like McCree. And it says it's such a good boy. I want it.
Why is McCree a dog?
Also, there's a new pet called Diddler. F would like that.
Oh. F, you should get Diddler.
I should have Diddler.
It's a robot that specializes in drilling, clamping, and shooting lightning out of its brain.
Got clamp? Is it gonna clamp?
Hey, I'll clamp you. Oh, it's Dibbler. Never mind. That's not as good.
Yeah, that doesn't fit as well.
I thought it was Diddler. I'm really disappointed.
I need more screens.
It's not really an orphan. The name just makes you feel better about abducting it. Oh my god. There's this new pet you can get called Orphan Marsul, and then the text is it's not really an orphan. The name just makes you feel better about abducting it. Oh my god. They did not do that. It's too funny. Because we basically abduct animals all the time in World of Warcraft.
Sure.
They're adding raiding with leashes Cataclysm.
Yeah, that's been in the PTR for a while.
It's confirmed, and I got all the pets that dropped too. I got them all on Wowhead. And you get the amalgam of destruction. Has plates like Deathwing on it. I don't know what it is though. It's a elemental. The amalgam makes think of like a shawling, like it's a shawling, but it's got a adamantium plates on it. Adamantium or elemantium? I don't know. And then that creepy fucking monster thingy mount drops off of the Argus.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many screens is that though?
That's 3.
Screams.
Screams.
I have the left side's a widescreen, the middle is a standard, and the right side's a vertical wide.
Look at you. SmackDown Live. What's SmackDown Live? Is that like the wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey Rocco.
Yeah?
You think I can step away for like 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back.
Shady's going to SmackDown Live.
He's gonna SmackDown Live his dick.
Let's SmackDown Live these nuts.
So yeah, Cryo. Rock and I are leaving. We're bringing in Fisting Pump to replace us.
Oh, well,
Whoa, 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 whoa. You
Yeah.
got bad buzzies. Can you hear me?
is it buzzing?
Yeah.
So I guess now everybody knows Cryo is secretly a robot.
That means you're secretly a robot.
Mm-hmm. Robots can't be furries.
That's not true. I've seen plenty of that porn.
Have you now? Oh, so you're good to go? Alright. So last session, he cleared up the asshole roof snipers. I'm pretty sure you killed all of them.
Yeah, we already looted.
Yep, you got the loot. You sat around. You healed up. Nobody's bothered you yet, but you have heard sounds of fighting elsewhere that calmed down.
Like, where elsewhere?
Like to the building to your left, the big warehouse, the other big warehouse.
Can you recenter me, please? Thank you.
You've all just been hanging out inside. Incidentally, just for the fun of it, and because start of a new session, and it feels like some time has passed. Anybody here who has the cube, you can investigate it if you want.
I was expecting perception.
I think Jirok currently has it.
Yep.
Yep.
Would you let anybody else inspect it, or do you want to inspect it again?
Someone else can, I guess.
Give it a go. Whoever would step up.
I'd be interested in it.
Same.
Well, one of you can.
What do we need? Arcana?
It's just a normal inspection.
I don't have inspection. What do you want me to do?
Or maybe if it's not. Let me find a sheet. I may be remembering the word wrong.
Investigation?
Investigation, thank you. Oh. So, you saw Jirok unfold it pretty well. And kind of before you decide to head off, you wanted to put in your try. You managed to redo all the progress Jirok did, and you figure out a bit more. It opens a bit further, and it kind of seems like you've got a corner of it started, but it just keeps folding outward and outward. As it is, you've got something like 1.5 feet long ways, about 2 feet vertically, and it seems to be sort of a thin frame.
With a folding tent?
Well, so far it's just sort of, you've got one right angle, but you get kind of stuck at some point. See, it's not entirely just, folding bits of metal. There's also a large amount of fine machinery on the inside, which just doesn't quite line up at times. But you get it farther. You get it much farther. And again, after you leave it alone for a bit, trying to work it out and figure how these pieces are moving, it just snaps shut again. It'll take a bit more time. So, I think everybody is rested. Is there anything you want to do while still in here?
Not personally.
No, I think I'm ready to leave.
It's me.
Hey, Shady's back.
Oh, I forgot that you'd stepped out.
Existed.
Oh shit, my bad.
All you missed was the startup, and I gave one more investigation roll for the mechanical cube. Chirel opened it a bit further, about 1 foot of length.
Should I investigate?
No,
No,
only one
one
person got
person.
to.
Oh, okay.
So she basically made like a right angle out of it. It seems to be turning into a frame. Well, at least that portion is.
I think it's a portable tent.
But it's just about come to the end of your rest, so unless there's anything you want to do, nobody else had a thing that they mentioned.
No, I don't think so. I restored my spell. I restored some spells, and that's it.
Cool.
Did that last session though, I believe, and I healed up and. Yeah.
Well, it's on you to give the marching orders. It's on somebody to give marching orders.
I survival check on which way we get to go.
Sure.
I don't feel like I know where to go.
You have trouble finding the doors.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, you know where the doors are. You just kind of got spun around in here, and the whole room is kind of symmetric. So, like, you look at one wall, like, that's the way we came in. No, wait, no. The other side has to be it.
A little romantic, don't you think?
This is why we don't let you lead.
Who's going to be leading this charge?
Are we actually charging? Because I thought the whole point was to bring him to us. I'm still, like, I feel
don't
like I
know.
keep losing what the intent was.
I kind of have to assume. If you guys have a plan, you tell me.
That was the plan that I had heard that was told to me by Jurok that he built with the cat chick. Or she built.
So we're just going to that building?
Let's go then.
We have to run there. What? Like,
Can we just walk in,
I'm
Raka?
taking charge literally. We're not like charging.
Just walk in. Can I just
Okay.
walk in, Raka?
Are people following you?
I
I
am.
hope so.
Okay.
Is it dark in here?
No, it's just kind of shaded off. You should be able to see in there.
Oh.
So let's see. Let me just reveal.
Should I perception the room? Can I?
Sure. Um,
There's
So,
people there.
as you round the corner, there's a lot of people that are already currently engaged in things. Interesting. So a lot of this is what you would passively see, and I'll get to the role itself. Directly in front of you are a pile of bloodied and beaten bodies, almost none of which are moving. A few are twitching, but a lot just are lying still in blood. The three people you see around them are just kind of guarding them, making sure nobody gets up, rifling through pockets every once in a while. To your left, there is a heap of bodies. Like, so you can smell some of them. Some of them are not fresh, like the ones that you'd assume are at the bottom. There's a better trained looking mercenary who's shifting a few of the people on the pile. His assistant seems to be in charge of keeping them stacked. Nearby, there's a table full of personal effects, like watches, scraps of armor, crude weapons. In a barrel nearby, there's just tons of clothes. And another barrel looks like it used to be water, but now is just mostly kind of blood and water. At the far left corner, there is an incinerator, and from the perception, you could probably see a couple bones poking out. Further back, in kind of the center of the room, near the biggest person who looks like he's in charge, flanked by two of the better trained looking mercenaries, there's just hostages tied to a post, pretty beaten up. Now, I should mention, none of these hostages look like, high-class citizens. Maybe there are a few in the pile, but, like, all the ones that still could be breathing, nah, they kind of look like they're in this area. It's hard to tell, whether they're criminal or not. They're just kind of poor and, like, peasant class, literal peasant class.
Can we not see that dark corner across the way there?
Yeah, let me finish revealing a few of the things. I think that's about right. So in the back right corner, it's another few, beaten, broken hostages. Another guard near him. Far back left corner are less injured, hostage-looking people. Well, they're tied up. So, yeah, probably hostages.
They could just be kinky.
They could be. But, from the look of this room, and from the look of the bodies in the, middle left corner, kind of all charred skeletons, this just seems to be the place where bodies go to disappear.
Would they have seen Ricardo yet?
That's a good question. That's what I was going to roll before I started explaining things. So thanks for reminding me.
I'm gonna put my hood up so that I look more inconspicuous.
Okay. Let's see, who else? That one would be pointing your way.
Would I roll for disguise?
You're just putting your hood up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's something. Like, I mean, there's more to it than just than like wearing a different outfit to disguise. There's also
Well,
looking.
sure. You can give me a disguise roll. Maybe, you know, hood yourself fast enough, or like far enough over your head.
It's also about the attitude, Raka.
Yeah.
The way that you walk around, the way that you move.
All right. You pulled your hood over your head, and you're trying to keep your face hidden. Anybody nearby would be able to tell you that yes, indeed, your face is a bit more obscured.
All right.
I mean, it's no mask or like complete disguise, but you did something.
I think disguise would be too much.
Might be.
You gotta look inconspicuous.
Are you handing out mustaches again?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just standing here, trying to look like I belong. Would it be a deception roll to look like I belong, or the disguise? I guess was enough, but. Also, what is in the D&D skill page? What does the pass mean?
The pass?
Yeah.
Oh, that may be passive.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds like that would be it. Who else is nearby the Great Ricardo?
Well, I
Nishi.
think I'm standing right next to him.
Is everybody else just kind of hanging back?
I'm back in the alleyway. I hadn't moved forward yet because they stopped.
Okay. Nishi, you can also give me a perception roll if you want to look around in here. See if you can pick up anything extra. Oh, there you go. So, a number of these people that are kind of beaten and broken, especially in the back right corner, they look dressed similar to what Andred's mercenaries have been. You at least recognize a few of like the I wouldn't say costumes or outfits, but there is sort of there is some consistency between them.
Like a uniform.
Consistency
of.
Sorry, what?
They have like a consistent kind of almost uniform. No. Oh, do they have a consistent kind of uniform?
It's not like a distinct uniform, but like they dress sort of the same way, like the same layers of clothing, the same like placement of their weapons. Like it's a mix between professional and mercenary dress that like that's been Andred's mercenary so far. Like a lot of bandits or mercenaries have kind of their own like flashy look. So they're trying to be intimidating. Andred's are more like they look tough but would fit in middle society. Well, not so much these like weaker ones, but you do notice enough of a pattern.
So I recognize that as something I've seen before then.
You could be pretty
Familiar
sure.
with it? Okay.
Yeah, you could be pretty sure that some of those were Andred's men. A lot of like you're also pretty sure a lot of the ones kind of beaten and bloodied, a good number of them are still alive.
Even in the back corner, not on the right in front of.
Back corner, not so much. Those all seem to be dead.
Okay. Ricardo, I think I recognize some of these people's attire as being connected to people that worked with Andred before.
The captured or the captors?
The captured and the injured. The injured people that are on the ground mainly.
Huh.
Yeah, it's Android's mostly in the far back right.
It's Andred?
No, Android's people mostly
Oh.
in the far back right. There's like 2 in the nearer pile.
The one's all tied up.
None of the ones tied up seem to be Android's people. Or at least
I
none
see.
of them have that look. A lot of them are just kind of covered in ragged robes. Or not ragged robes, but like ragged cloth. Like, you know, you're going to be sitting
Rags.
begging in the, like, burning sun, like, just to keep the sun off you. Yeah, rags. So, while Nishi mentions to you that a number of them, or, while Nishi mentions that a few of them look like Andred's people, a few of the injured or dead ones look like Andred's people. The Mageblade looking guy on the boss's right, at least the boss of the room's right, looks up and sees you two standing there. For a moment, there's just eye contact.
I'll nod.
Same team then?
Give me a deception with your nod. See how convincing.
I want him to crit fail it so his head knocks off.
Oh
Oh my god!
God!
You nod and your hood falls
Coin.
off.
Coin.
Okay, you're gonna coin this?
Yes.
Should I? Right?
It can't get any worse.
I'm looking for the coin. Where did I put it?
Am I a robot, by the way?
Oh, not anymore.
No, you're a bigger.
Thank God.
By the way, when you say it can't get any worse, it absolutely can.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
How can I make this go worse?
Wait, can I do anything?
No.
Is he a former
He's already
lover of
coined it.
Ricardo?
No. But his coin doesn't affect me, does it?
No. You could run. You could be like, oh shit.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Can I just take a few steps back and kind of hide around a corner?
It'd probably be for the best.
That was the last we saw of Ricardo.
I mean, it's gonna tuck
I
in
can
right
hear
there.
the wheels grinding inside of Raka's head as he tries to figure out what to do for this.
Well, I have ideas. I'm trying to balance between too mean and not mean enough. But I think I have a very good idea of what to do.
I walk up and accidentally call someone Mila. Hey, Mila. Oh, shit.
You go to shake his hand and hit him in the dick.
I'm glad I rolled the coin. I think it's funny. It's been one every time for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, you
It
haven't
has.
used the one in a while. Is that once a day?
We don't know.
Sorry, having to pull extra stuff up.
I don't remember when the last time I used it was. Oh yeah, I shot Jurok.
Yep.
I may just be trying to overcomplicate this, really.
Probably.
Oh, that would be it perfectly. So, while your hood doesn't fall off, the mage calls to you. Says, "We've been waiting for you. Come on in. We need your help. You're the guys that guard the warehouse, right?" You are not at all aware that you failed.
Oh, okay, I
You
see.
are quite certain that he believes that you are somebody that should be there. In fact, nothing looks like it's wrong. It looks like this was the perfect disguise.
Yeah, that's us.
Can I hear what's happening? Can I hear that?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I'll go in there with him, right?
Who else is going to follow the Great Ricardo in?
I don't think anyone should.
Well, I mean, it looks, to you all, it looks like this worked.
Yeah, we didn't think
Well,
it failed.
So even I can't do a perception about it or something.
To you, it
see...
looks like this is perfect. His hood did not fall down. His voice is slightly different. This just seems like another one of those Ricardo moments where he just, like, says, "Oh, hello, I'm supposed to be here," and everyone says, "Oh, yeah, okay."
But there's no way I could detect anything, like, in their voices?
Right.
Okay.
That's one of the things about rolling for, like, stealth and things. Like, when you get really low, and especially on ones, you don't know you've failed. Everything seems perfect.
But I didn't.
Well, I mean, like, not just you yourself, but a lot of the times, like, it's not apparent that something has failed, and especially in this case.
Powerful one.
So we're given like 1 round to react, basically, correct?
Well, this is like 2 or 3 rounds of, like, casual movement. You just see Great Ricardo walking in.
All right. Well, I mean, normally I would follow him in, but these snipers have put me like on edge, so I feel like Jurok would post up over here if she could get to it. She still can't see in the building, but she's just kind of covering where Ricardo went in.
Given that you always, like, hang back, that's not a problem. Anybody that would be walking in with Great Ricardo to, like, show off, yes, we are the forces, like, this would be your time. So, Nishi, Dickless, or Vela, would you be going in as part of this?
Dickless would probably follow in.
Yeah, I
But
think
Shirel would hang back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang it right here where I can hear, and wait. Especially if I see Dickless going forward.
They could initially see you at the door, but, well, you were somewhat visible by the door. So, like,
Yeah.
you being there and hanging back. In fact, while you approach, and if it's just Dickless and Great Ricardo, the mage is going to say, "Hey, I saw a couple more of your group. Can you get them in here? We need everybody. You can see the mess we've had to clean up. We need to consolidate our forces right now."
There may have been some more people outside, I believe, as well. You know, like I've been seeing people dying out there, and you know, I don't know. I think there's someone out there as well.
Well, are they with
And
you or
maybe-
not?
It may be good to have some people on guard outside.
Right now, we need to get together everybody we can. So if they're not with you, then they're a problem. We're going to take care of that problem. If they're with you, they got to be here. He's going to call to one of the mages by the door. Hey, go check who else is there. You know, this guy has a bit of a point. Got to have one person watching outside.
Good call. So, any theories?
Well, I mean, we knew that this was going to be a bit of a trouble at the very start. Got a couple rivals in the area. You'd recognize them, don't you? You know, the ones that my boys are playing with right now. He's indicating one of them that's just kind of stabbing at a like limp body with a sword. And
That's funny. What an idiot.
yeah, they've been a thorn in our side way too long. The
You
boss
know
can
they were
feel
coming
you.
through.
I need to. I'm gonna let the. I'll let the Digger himself explain everything. Just, you know. Hey, Rudy, who's out there? So he's gonna look out. Chirel, Vela, and Nishi would be clear enough. Hey, there's some people in this alley. There's a tiefling, paladin-looking woman, and a cleric? Holy shit, who are the... Damn, I didn't know we had people this high. They're with you, right?
You know, Andred's got all kinds of types.
Come on in!
These are powerful. These are powerful folk.
He's waving you guys in.
Shall we go then?
Well, yeah. I guess this, this is what our life is now.
This is us now.
Alright, I'm glad you guys are all here. So, now, the boss can explain why we brought you here. And I think it should be very important to first say, these are the guys we're looking for. And with that, combat's going to start.
We've gotten out of worse before. Initiative?
Yep. At very least, there will be some surprise.
No, there's no surprise. None of us are surprised by that either, Carl.
See, what would be a good suspicion roll for everybody except for Great Ricardo?
Insight?
Yeah, everybody but get Great Ricardo and Dickless can give me an insight.
Why not Dickless?
Because
He
his
didn't fail.
insight would be... You know what, you can give me an insight from him, and it's not going to be on these people.
Be for you. He'll be inciting you.
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck!
What is happening?
Fucking Dickless with the nat 20.
Dickless isn't sure what's wrong, but he's staying right by your side. He knows something is wrong, but he doesn't know how to express it. God damn. What are these rolls?
Dude, wisdom and int are like my main stats. I mean, fuck. What do you expect?
Look, man, it's your house. I mean, you still rolled an 18 though.
Yeah.
So, all of you are on guard enough to not be surprised, or at least not get caught in a surprise round. However, the mage at least will be able to attack the Great Ricardo before anybody else acts.
There.
We pretty much assume Ricardo's gonna get us attacked. That's just
Dickless has already put up Blade Ward, by the way.
nice.
So he's just going to have a free Blade Ward for starting.
I'll go ahead and cast it so we don't forget. Why won't these bracers drop?
Okay. So, very start. Spellblade. Let's start with basic magic attack. Oh, is this freezing? Has too much happened? Nope, there it is. The first attack does not quite hit, but it throws you a little off balance.
What does that mean? Did I fall over? Or?
No, you're just a little bit more open. I think
So
that was
attacks on me have advantage, I assume.
just the next one.
Okay. So it missed?
Yes, the first one missed.
Okay. Now I'm waiting for the second one, I assume.
Yep. That one will hit.
Can I shield?
You can shield. Let's see, that's 5, 19. So you'd have 24. Wow. Just barely.
Just barely hit me, or
Just
Yes.
barely hit you.
damn.
Ooh, we'll do that. So right now, he hits you. Your vision kind of flickers for a bit, but then it's back. Would you be looking back towards your allies at all?
I don't know, probably not.
Okay. Well, when you next do, or when you take a scan of the room, let me know. Interesting things will happen. Oh, by the way, 28 damage. Mixture of psychic and physical. It's a very good roll.
It added 28.
Yeah, I was wondering why you had 101 health.
He gains from psychic damage. You didn't know?
No, I didn't. And he's going to end this with one last odd spell. He just kind of puts his palm out towards you. The air in front of you shudders. Do you have any magical effects going? You know, disguises.
My shield.
Oh shit! That's right. It's still ongoing.
Yeah.
So the shield breaks.
Oh.
And that's one last 5 more force damage as it breaks, and any other magical effects would be ended.
The coin, I guess.
Well, that's already over, but okay. That's it. So normal combat will start.
So which was the mage that was casting that at him?
That one.
Okay.
I guess he'd be closer like that. This guy
Zipdeath has left the server.
is going to leap around these hostages and start swiping at the Great Ricardo.
He leaped over them?
Yeah, kind of leapt over their legs. Like they're sitting down tied up against a post. He's going to start with he's wielding only one kind of scimitar looking thing. With his first attack, sort of a special, partially magic attack, kind of looks like he's wielding two. Oh, wow. So that's going to hit. For 21 slashing damage. And he's going to continue rushing forward with what looks like 2 weapons now. And start swinging at Vela.
Who's not here?
Oh, this is going to be a good surprise then. Oh, wow. So definitely first one's a hit. For basically nothing. Wait, no, crit. There we go. So 17... 21... 14, is that going to hit? That will hit. F, do you remember, since you're using dual wield, if offhand weapons attack at disadvantage, or is it with no bonuses? I can't remember that.
No bonuses.
No bonuses. Okay, so the offhand is not going to hit. Second main hand will, though. Wow, for an additional 20. That is his turn. He calls out to everybody behind him. Swarm that mage. Great Ricardo, you're still alive.
Barely.
Do I have a reaction to what's happening to him?
No, I don't think you have any reaction spells.
I'm gonna
Mm.
displacer. Or not displacer. Misty Step.
Okay.
Be right behind Nishi. Um. And I'm gonna immolate the big guy.
Okay.
And then empower the one. Add 4 damage. So 38.
Where exactly is his hitbox? So Vela and Nishi are in 5 yards.
And then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
move
call
here.
it that.
And then I'm gonna move here, right behind Shrill.
He's not technically a large creature, but you will be able to hit him.
I'm more concerned about hitting others when I hit him.
Actually, I'm just gonna go there. That's fine. I don't need to be that far.
1 second.
That'll be my turn. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I would have scanned the room when I Misty stepped. to
Okay.
here. I would have
So-
saw to want to go here.
Thank you for reminding me about that. It looks like another one of that guy that just attacked you is standing right next to Terrell.
That's where I Misty stepped.
Yeah,
I think
like,
you mean Stickless.
yeah.
Oh,
What
by
you,
the
the
way,
player,
why
see as
Stickless?
Dickless, your character would see as that guy.
Can we see the whole room now?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
I guess I still would have taken the same turn because the big guy definitely hurt me for a lot more. I'm not as afraid of the sorcerer guy. So did he take the damage or?
Yeah, sorry, hold on, let me... He rolled an 11. I think he would have just barely met the save. They keep forgetting to add proficiency to stuff like that. This guy's definitely a dexterous asshole. But he still
Well,
takes
I
initial
don't know if
damage,
it-
right?
I don't know if it'd be possible, Rocco, because isn't max proficiency like 5? for
Yes,
saves?
but also he has dex bonuses.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't the max like 5?
Yes.
5
Your
plus
save is
dex.
a 17.
Oh.
He rolled an 11, and proficiency for anything lower than you, like, is still enough.
Jirok has a plus 12 to dex.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I have a +4.
but I will say it is very close, like just about matching.
A plus 17 if I stood next to Vela.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Means he just takes 34 damage.
You re-rolled a 1 to a 5, right?
Yeah, 38.
So that'd be 38, and half of
Oh,
that,
half damage. Yeah.
so that's 19.
Rip 5th level spell slot.
Okay. Jirok.
Alright, so I heard battle starting?
Yes.
How far into this room can I see? Like,
The roof, let me draw a line from about where you are, because the roof is still kind of hanging down,
right.
but it's a bit higher than, like, the wall would probably be broken to like 8 to 14 feet, kind of jagged in places. So
Bottom line, can I see anyone right now? Any enemies? Okay, that works. Yeah, I kind of figured I'd have to probably jump down. So... huh. Now, I'm assuming I was hidden. I'm trying to figure out how this will work exactly.
you were absolutely hidden. They have no idea you're up there.
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking, can I walk over to here and have a better angle inside?
That part of the roof is lower, so let me adjust. I think that's about how far I could give. And that's like bending a bit of, physics. Just, I'm not perfectly consistent. You should definitely have more.
Okay. Well, the main thing is I'm trying to see if I can see... Well, I'll just jump down, I guess.
You'd probably be able to see that guy. Like those two.
I'll jump
All right.
down. And... yeah, I'm just going to attack this guy.
Okay. Would you still be stealthed, by the way?
That's up to you. I mean...
Give me your stealth roll. I'm gonna give this guy a generous perception for like watching you drop down.
And he has disadvantage.
Ah.
Because I'll remember that this time. Holy shit.
He would not notice you.
Okay. I'm also going to throw a precision on that.
Okay. 23, 22. So that's 33.
So
That's gonna hit.
and the big poison arrow, sorry, obviously. DC 17 con save.
That will be a save.
Alright, so he'll take 8 damage.
Okay.
And I can't tell. Huh. Are these guys near him? Who looks mage bladey?
That guy is definitely a mage blade. That guy doesn't seem to be... He's a mage, but he doesn't really have a blade.
No, not yet. Cryo. Can I hit that guy with the... I guess so.
Yeah, that's enough range.
Alright, I'll ping off the mage blade. So that's 25.
25, let's see.
25 to hit, 22 damage.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna hit. 22 damage.
Just do it this way to this guy.
Okay.
22 to hit for 22 damage. And then on this mage, 19 to hit. Still alive!
Just
This
barely.
one probably be a 16 to hit.
And that's just barely a hit.
Wow. I think that's... Well, I guess I can see this guy, but 13 to hit isn't going to hit him.
Surprisingly, it will. He's not very well armored at all.
Wow.
You overestimate a lot of these little weak ones. Well, I mean, they
Nice.
do good damage, but man, they're weak.
All right. Now I guess time for arrow 2. This is the first round of combat, but this one won't have advantage.
Okay. All you need to do is roll another 15.
Should I? I'll make sure I mop up some of these guys. And I fire at the leader again.
Okay.
Ooh, 19. I'll add precise to that. Really wish I had advantage.
Wait, did you say you're adding precision?
Yeah.
Okay. So that will be enough to hit him.
24.
And there are allies nearby that counts for sneak, if I remember right.
I only get sneak once around, so
Oh.
he already took it.
Okay.
So he only takes a 13.
Hey, cool. Then I've been using it right.
Oh, but I will use another poison arrow, sorry. So DC 17 con save?
Not quite.
Alright, so 12 more damage and minus 2 AC. So that was a 24. I'll bounce the 21 straight to the mage this time.
Okay. That's a death.
So these are only 13 damage, but I'll bounce it. So 18,
It's a death.
15, and 12?
Yep.
Wow.
He's,
All
I
right.
wish you were good at this,
he's-
Jirok.
he's not wearing armor. Like, it's regular clothing.
Okay. That was 20 feet of movement, so I've got 25 left. I guess I'll just move to here. This wall looks pretty solid, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, I'll move up to their minor action HUD, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, sounds good. Trell.
I'll throw 12 HP onto the Ricardos.
Okay. So, Ricardo, give yourself 12.
I almost had 152.
I'm glad you didn't.
We'll move Dickless up, and he's gonna Blade Ward, and then
He's
swing
already got a
on
Blade
Dan.
Ward.
Oh,
I-
did he
I-
stay?
I intended that one to carry over to like
Okay.
the start of combat. Like his reaction to that happening was fuck it. It carried over this one time.
Okay.
The 18, the first hit, sinks into the same area that was weakened by poison, and just barely, like it crunches through the armor enough, and it deals its damage.
You're taking his AC damage into account, right?
His AC advantage.
Didn't he take -2 AC from Jirok's
Yes,
attack?
that is with the poison destroying part of his armor. The 19 also follows in the same area. The 15 does not.
Dickless isn't useless.
Jeez. Well, I did not calculate that right. All right,
This is
Mage.
almost as much damage as Jirok did.
I mean, to be fair, I still have that whetstone going. That's gonna roll off eventually. All right, Magey duty.
All right, what you doing?
What's who do?
Oh, you mended. That was your
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
I was trying very carefully to not just get past your turn after Dickless acted.
I appreciate that.
I made a fool of myself. So yeah, that's 20 feet. It's going to run up to there.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
And he's going to kind of convert his body into an energy form, rush through Vela, Dickless, and Chirel. So dex saves from all of you.
The last time an NPC rushed through me, I died.
He feels confident. 19, 19, 22. Oh, wow. So all of you get out of the way quickly enough that you don't take the full blast of that. So that's only 4 damage. Whoever's coming through.
You'll have to update Dickless since my sheet doesn't tie to it.
Got him.
Where does he land? Right next to me?
Chirel, would you be willing to take a step to the side to avoid him, or would you rather just try to, like, stay in close? Because he would be landing right on top of you. You made the save, you get... You know what? Actually, since you made the save, I'm going to put him off to the side. Just do it that way. So he kind of pings off of you. And that was...
Hold on, I might have a reaction.
So do I see
Oh,
two
no.
of him there now, next to each other, or did because I saw originally I saw another of him in that exact same spot that he's in.
You would have seen... No, you're seeing the big guy. You're seeing Dickless as the big guy.
Which big guy?
That one.
Oh,
Hellish
okay.
Rebuke Woodwork.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the red guy that I saw twice. I see.
Wait,
So I
is-
see two of the black guy with
Yes.
Nicholas and that guy.
And is that the attack or the save? Dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, you should take out the attack roll.
He doesn't make the save. So that's going to be 18 fire to him. He converts to energy again, dashing this way.
Wouldn't that give me an opportunity of attack?
It's converting to an energy form. I mean, he can swipe at him, but it's not going to do much. He's literally energy.
He still has a brain, right?
Opportunity attacks are only melee if.
Aw, boo.
This
I
is
thought
like
you
a
could use
modified
have-
blink.
If you have Warcaster, you can do what you want to do. But if you don't have Warcaster,
I mean, this is sort of like a modified blink. Like, he doesn't have a physical body in this form.
Okay.
Warcaster is cool like that. It lets you take opportunity attacks with a spell, or specifically with a cantrip. Or I think it's with any spell. The spell you can target.
Alright. Jurok, you're kind of just up against the wall, right?
Yeah.
So if he ran out here looking for who was shooting, he'd see you just to his right.
Yep.
Okay.
But he's hiding.
Yeah, but if he has hiding works when you have cover from someone. If he's like, on the other side of the wall just looking at me, I don't have cover from him.
Gotcha.
So he can see me.
I didn't know how well it actually hit you.
So he's only got one action left. Ooh, that'll work. It's going to take a swing at you. No, that's not going to hit. His sword crackled with powerful looking lightning, strobing magic effects, and just whiff. That's all he can do. Little guys. Are there any left? Yes, there are.
If they weren't in my immediate line of view, then yes, there are.
Okay.
My cat's drinking from the fountain.
Yay! I
From
knew it
the
wouldn't
top
take long.
part.
My one cat drinks from all 3 parts. She's obnoxious.
She's drinking from the middle one, not the very top. The top middle.
So this one is going to
Okay,
back
now
off.
she's drinking from the bottom. Okay, she's obnoxious like your cat, F. She's doing what your cat's doing.
Reese around the side of his boss and lunges for Vela's weapon. You can attack him as a reaction.
If it weren't such a critical combat, I think I'd roll the face punch. But, you know, we'll go with an actual swing.
Ooh boy. 32. Oh my god.
Do I get the fire damage on that?
Yep. Mere 2d6. So that ends his turn right there with that horrible fail. This archer guy is going to take a shot at the Great Ricardo. And miss. That was the special one. I think he has, yeah, he has one more. Normal one. Is that gonna hit? Hey, that one is gonna hit.
There's no way that won't hit.
Ooh. So you get hit with an arrow for 9 damage. Just a normal arrow.
I eat arrows for breakfast.
Yeah. Nishi.
They're not very nutritious, to be honest. Sorry, go ahead.
High five.
Okay. What is this big guy in front of me? Is he wearing just leather?
The big guy in
Looks like
front of
leather.
you is wearing what looks and smells like just filthy rags, like many, many layers of them. With like, you know, kind of leather straps holding it in place.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell what's under it.
This dick.
He, now that you mention it, he smells terrible. It's just kind of shedding dust everywhere.
Is it better or worse than Dickless?
Worse.
Okay. And then I apologize. I should have asked this at the beginning. Did any of our spell slots get restored with that rest?
Only
Nope.
Vela's
Okay.
Warlock spell slot.
Okay. I still have my ring where I am able to store spells though. What level am I able to store up to in my ring?
You'd have to link the item description. I think it
Okay.
stores up to a certain levels.
It just says while wearing the ring, you can cast any spell stored in it. Let's see.
Whichever spells you would have stored. Which ones would you store in there?
I was gonna. I would have stored 2 cure wounds at level 4, if that's possible. That's why I was asking.
The ring holds up to 5 levels worth of spells, so you could do 1 level 5, you could do 2 level 2s and a 1, like any combination that gets up to 5. So now that you're mentioning it, you should write out all the spells that are in there. Or decide now.
Okay. So I guess this it has to equal a total of level 5, not 5 total spells.
5 is the maximum. And it is spell slots equal to 5 when all added together.
Oh, so like 5 level 1 spells or something like that.
Right, 5 level
Right,
1
okay.
spells, 1 level 3, and 2 ones.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't think I was using it right before then when I was using it. So let's see. I have to just look at this really quick because I'd written it down last session and meant to ask you before this one.
While you're picking spells, I need 1 minute to do a thing.
No problem.
Is that Raka left? Or I mean, did Raka leave or is he doing a thing in here?
He said he'd be just like.
Oh yeah, I know. I just meant. I wonder. I was seeing if he was still like here.
No, I think he stepped away.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey Raka.
So, what is in the ring?
Sorry, I'm slow. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just saying something stupid. Go ahead.
Did I just leave the game by accident?
No,
Nope.
you're here.
I just lost my spell sheet. Hold on. It closed by itself for some reason. I'm gonna do 2 cure wounds then, so I have those. So that would be 1, 2, right?
Okay, so you got 2 level 1s.
And then 1 mass healing word.
That's level 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll write that down in there.
Yeah, you should probably write that down and
I will. I'll put it right in my inventory. Okay, so now that I have that figured out, thank you. What would the chances be like if would we be able to leave if I did like or like what disadvantage would it put us at if I put like a fog cloud on us for us to be able to like kind of leave or move closer to the door?
put a what on you?
A fog cloud?
I couldn't catch that.
Fog. She wants to
Fog.
put down fog.
Fog cloud.
Sorry, I've turned myself up all the way. Sorry if I'm so quiet.
Oh, is this like a potion of fog or?
I'll link the description for you.
Yeah. So it'll say what it should do. Okay. So heavily obscured.
I would have to cast it at a level 4 though, because I don't have any level 1 spell slots.
That's not a cantrip?
Mm-mm. Not for me.
So it seems like it's just basically blind inside the fog. If it's heavily obscured. So even you guys who would be blind inside the fog.
That's what I was wondering is where, like, what would our disadvantage be? So we would be blinded inside of it, but would they be able to see us?
No, it would
Either.
be blind for seeing you as well.
Okay.
It's a two-way
So
barrier.
based off of that, I mean, and our perception of the room, we wouldn't have like any way of knowing how to get out, right? Okay, so that's just not an option.
You'd be able to guess at the direction of the door with a survival. If you're looking straight at it and you know if this is about to happen, you know, maybe you could just get right through.
The death has connected.
But
But
that
there
would be
no way for me to say that to everyone, right?
right. It would be very difficult.
I think, okay, and is it a day where my missile would have reset on, or my magic
No, you use
arrow
that
would
same
have
day.
reset? Okay, that was already used. Okay, but I can still use it as a regular crossbow, right?
Right.
Okay. Or actually,
has
I think
connected.
I can. I'm not very strong, but I guess I can try and melee the big guy in front of me.
Okay.
And after that, I'm going to step back. What's behind me? Is that a table or just trash?
That's a barrel that's behind you.
It's a barrel. Okay. Would I still be in range to reach the Great Ricardo to touch him if I stepped back across
No,
the
you'd have
barrel?
to go around it. Or like to the side of it, like where Terrell is. Or opposite Terrell.
Or just right below. Okay. I'll move there after and do a cure wounds for my ring on the Great Ricardo.
I believe using a spell from the ring is still in action, so if you take a swing at this
The
guy,
arrow
you won't be
hand
able to
has
do that.
connected.
Okay,
Wufu
I'll
has
just move
connected.
then and
Okay.
heal him.
If you're moving away without disengaging, which I believe is also an action, he can take an opportunity attack you, but you are also heavily armored.
So would the disengage take up my action? and I
Right.
wouldn't be able to heal. But could I bonus action and shield him then? When I get over there? I have a shield of faith, which is a bonus action.
You can bonus action shield of faith yourself at any time to give yourself more AC and a better chance of getting away.
I was going to shield of faith the Great Ricardo.
Okay, you can do that too.
Okay. What do I roll for the disengage? Is that?
That's not a roll. That's
Oh, okay.
you just decide to disengage, and then that uses your action.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. So Great Ricardo is shielded for an extra 2 damage, or 2 AC, and you are away.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. So these guys. Oh, god damn it. I forgot. I'll have him act on this turn. So this one that's nearby is going to run up to his boss, and he jabs him in the side with a odd potion-looking bottle. The tapered end.
Emma Varied has connected.
Let me find this.
Morphin
Good.
has connected.
So he reacts well to this. That's his max health. How many times has this guy been hit? He got hit twice by Jurok, right? And twice by Dickless. So after having a potion administered to him, he starts rapidly healing. Like all the wounds that were put on him become kind of heavy scar tissue.
Who did
There-
that?
His ally came up to him with something, and
Yeah, which one?
guy in blue.
The guy that looks like Dolby.
Yeah.
Dolby.
Yeah.
Surround sound?
No, Dobby from.
Oh,
I said Dobby from, Harry Potter, the little
Dobby?
house. Dobby.
Harriet Potter.
Yeah.
Harriet Potterine.
Harriet Potter. Harriet Tubman Potter.
They're the same person, basically. If you did you know actually J.K. Rowling based the character of Harry Potter on Harriet Tubman?
Yes.
She talked about it in an interview recently.
I should also mention the big guy that just got a unique sort of potion. There's a crazed look in his eye now.
Yeah,
He
the
looks
craziest
high as
look in his
balls.
eye. And at one point, he said, "Let's get it on."
Is he Judge Mills Lane?
Is he berserk?
He's Berserk.
See,
Ready to
this
get
guy's
heroism. There's a difference.
gonna end by tossing a cluster of caltrops. What's the area? 10-foot radius.
I'll boo Lizzie.
Not Lee, that's Matt.
What? Oh wait, I saw General. That is Matt. I scrolled the wrong one.
Matt's probably feeling kind of insulted.
Well, get a wheelchair and he'll be just the same.
God damn it, let me move you. Sometimes I don't like Roll20 layering.
Emma Varied has left the server.
Screw it, it's there. It's there now. And it's covering people.
We're covered in caltrops.
It's that big?
Yep.
That's a lot of caltrops.
That
it
is
is.
a lot of fun caltrop.
They kind of magically split the same way the last ones did.
Wait, this is stupid, but caltrops are like if you throw like a bunch of like little ball thingies, like they're very small, right?
They're
Like
small
little-
spikes.
Yeah, little.
Let me get you a picture.
Like I feel like I've seen them in games. What's the one that you throw at someone's legs and it's like a ball and it wraps around their legs? and
Bola?
knocks them-
Solo.
That's a different thing. Okay, yeah. So those are like be as small as like in your hand, right? Like they fit in
Yeah.
the palm of your hand. Okay. Cool.
These are also magically duplicated. Like there's a few that are just absolutely real. But
Are they these little blue dots that are on the ground?
Blue dots.
No, that's just part of the texture of the floor shading.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, these are fucking everywhere.
It's the blue circle shading.
I'll never
Yeah.
figure out.
They're everywhere, man. They caltrop themselves.
He didn't do that much. Okay, so that was that guy's turn. Who else gets to go? Ooh, that guy.
Caltrop dies. Guy.
Caltrop
Dice.
dice?
No, what you linked. Those dice, they're like caltrop dice.
Those are caltrops.
But dice. Fitting.
Those are D4.
I just realized that, like, when I leveled up last time, I told Raka that I wanted to decide on what feat I wanted to take, and I never added it or decided. So I never took my feat from when we leveled up that time.
Sailboat.
Yeah.
Alright. That guy's gonna move up. Take a normal swing at Dickless. And miss. Take a special swing at Dickless. And a miss.
That was special.
And because this guy didn't get to move on the right turn. Have him move up. Edge of his movement. And take normal swing at Vela. Oh! Which counts as a critical hit. So that is 22 damage to Vela. There are special class things that let you get criticals at numbers below 20. Like a champion warrior. Kind of like that for him. So take off 22 health. And his special attack. Oh! Yes! This guy has it! Okay. So he takes the first hit and kind of ramps himself up, and then does another leaping, twirling attack, moving through Vela, Dickless, and clipping Chirel.
And going through the caltrops.
And going through the caltrops. He doesn't seem to care. I mean, yeah, his feet probably are bleeding now, but he doesn't seem to care.
Didn't you take a disadvantage for moving through the caltrops?
Maybe just like slowed, right?
Yeah.
Or difficult terrain. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, this is sort of an ability movement. I don't know if that would change this. So that would be 15 to Vela, Dickless, and Chirel. Assuming you're all below... Yeah, that would be... So yeah, 15 to all of you. And let's see what he gets from Caltrops. Shit, I need to find it. Oh, that's right. I did these differently, because I didn't know there was already Caltrops. Okay. Oh, right, I need to update Dickless. F, did you remove the 15 from yourself?
Yep.
Okay. So that is everybody I can do there. Vela.
Okay. So, ow.
You've not been getting good luck here.
All right, one moment. Oh, motherfucker! I'm like bad at this game. All right, whatever. I'll just have to remember that next time.
Oh, what did you miss?
I could have called upon Gadriel or whatever with my lucky, and had him
Oh.
re-roll that 19.
That would have been a good one to do.
Yes, it would. But alas. Lay on hands is an action, right? I know that we've covered this in the past.
Yes.
Alright, so that'd use one of my 2 actions. I think I'm just gonna lay on hands myself for the full 30, because ow, another hit like that and I'm donezo.
Okay.
And then with my other action, I'm gonna... Can you move Dickless just a slight bit so I can see what the health bar's like on the guy below me?
Yes. He's also, his box is kind of thinned up. Just to make the model look better. That's what he'd look like as a normal token.
Okay. I'm gonna put that at the lower guy. I think it's probably gonna miss.
Yep, that is going to miss.
Alas.
And do you have any other actions?
I could do my War Priest extra attack. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
That will leave me with one more chance to do that on another turn.
This is at the Whirlwind Barb, right?
At this motherfucker right here.
Yep, Whirlwind Barb. So that doesn't hit either.
Alas.
Man, that's a 4? It's a 4 and a 2.
Yeah, I know. I'm rolling great today, huh? Although, I mean, I got like great modifiers. If I could just roll a little better.
You're like the rolls for all of my tokens that aren't Whirlwind Barbs.
I swear when Rock is done with us, he's just gonna have us walk into a room of 5 whirlwind barbs, and that's gonna be the end of it.
I had you walk into a room of 1 Whirlwind Barb and nearly won that.
That's what I mean.
5 would just be unfair. Alright, this guy is hyped up. This guy is pumped. This guy is seeing things that aren't even there. Well, maybe not that far, but, you know, pretty close. More of his body calluses over. And he's just going to start slashing wildly at Dickless. Wait, where did...
Dickless is currently underneath me, which he shouldn't be there. You moved him so that he's supposed to be here.
Oh, thank you.
So it's me who's the unlucky one.
Yeah. Actually, it's both of you. He's slashing wildly at both of you, and possibly
Dickless has
even his
Blade
own
Ward.
ally. Yep, Blade Warded. Okay. So that's not going to hit either of you. It is going to toast his own guy. But he's still slashing wildly. Oh my god. None of those connect. So he's just
He's
kind
not
of,
whirlwinding.
yeah. All right, great Ricardo.
All right. I'm gonna move right here. Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my hexing needle.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one?
Let me decide. Do you guys think I should use blood or bones or entrails or thorns or an eye?
On which guy?
That guy, the big guy. I don't
Blood.
know what any of those do, but just the names. The blood
Guess I
one.
go below.
All right, I'm gonna use the
Ooh.
blood gem one, Raka. All right.
Interesting choice. Give me your charisma save with that.
No, I have to hit him first.
Oh, yeah, good point. You do have to hit him. That is a hit. Right through the part that was eaten out by acid.
Charisma save.
Yep, charisma save. It'll work either way, though. Charisma save is for other things. Hey! So, you summon the power of the spirits. You direct them to... I'm assuming... do you bear any sort of malice, or do you just want to like kill this guy to help people? Like, why do you want to beat him?
Because I hate him.
Okay. You hate him. That's a good reason. That's a good reason to kill your enemies.
He betrayed you. You thought you had something going.
Yeah, I
You
thought we
looked
were
like he
friends.
recognized you.
Oh. Even better. Punishing betrayal. Oh, wait, of course your sheet doesn't have the DM notes on that.
Punishing
Why would it?
betrayal is this
Why
whole
would it?
relationship
I
you started
don't
5
know.
minutes ago.
Hey, I got DM notes on some of my things.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was an accident. Okay, blood.
Just give me the DM.
Oh,
notes for
that is
everything I do.
perfect. So, after you stabbed him and put it into the doll. Oh, he takes 6 piercing damage. A
Oh,
bit extra is
shit.
drained away. You gain 5 health. You feel like the blood that you've taken from him is infusing you. Around him, you could see,
Oh.
just you could see, kind of... It looks like a spirit that's mostly a head, like a skeletal head. Maybe a few arms just kind of poking out. Definitely arms poking out of the mouth and kind of crawling over it. And it's just hanging on to this guy.
On Storm?
Well, not quite.
And
You-
then,
Okay.
I'm gonna do a minor dragon's breath to try and hit both those guys.
Okay.
Oh my god, 3 ones. Can I empower the ones?
Yes, I think you can use it. Wow, that is amazing. How did you do that?
I don't know. So add 5 damage.
Okay. Oh my
Oh
god.
shit!
He seems to be aware of what's on him. And he is frightened. Frightened enough to just not dodge at all. So let's see. It should be 13 damage, right?
Yes.
So to make that a critical hit for his... Well, it should be at least partial critical hit. That one failed, but didn't critically fail. You burn both of them pretty good.
All right. Well, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, I walked through caltrops. I just realized.
Oh
that.
yeah, give me a con save.
I'm sorry about that, man. I forgot.
At least pointed it out.
Thank you. That was kind. All right. So you didn't move very far, did you?
No, I was Yeah, right there.
It's too late to change any of the movement anyway.
I know. I was just saying.
Yeah. So on your last step, one of the caltrops, a few of them, you kind of crunched down. They seem to be like the fact that they're duplicated kind of changes how effective they are. But the last one just sticks in your foot and it stops your movement there. And you take 6 damage as piercing.
Piercing? Okay.
Yep.
That's my turn. Oh,
Okay.
I already said that.
Yeah. Jurok, there is a mage just waving his sword around in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to skirt around him real quick and see a giant fog cloud, yes?
Nope, the
No, that didn't
cloud did not happen.
Oh,
God.
okay. Sweet. Let's see. Do I take the shot anyways? Yeah, I guess. I'll take a shot at the big guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume he doesn't see me. Do you want me to roll my stealth
Yeah, I should roll for his perception.
at disadvantage?
Yeah, he's not going to see you.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it'll cancel out. It'll just be straight roll because I'm getting disadvantage from the guy in melee, advantage for stealth. Let's see. Man. I guess I just have to hope.
Well,
Precise?
yeah, do you have precise to use?
I do.
Okay, you should use your precise. There you go.
Perfect. Alright, big arrow again, so DC 17 con save.
Wow, just barely.
Well then. Wow. Still 10 extra damage.
Amazing.
Okay, so that was a 23? Yes.
He is barely clinging to life.
Let's make that... I haven't seen these other guys yet, right?
Right.
Alright, I'm just kind of guessing that. I'll go to this guy with a 20.
That will not hit.
I mean, I guess that's it. Oh, and that was 15 feet. I'll move back to my spot in the wall, and I'll use my minor action to dodge. I'll be on my turn.
Okay. Terrell.
Thinking. I know Bitch Boy's behind the wall over here, right?
Yep.
Okay. We'll have Dickless move there, so he's going to get a con save.
Wow.
Right?
Double twos. You know,
Good
because of his
monster.
plate, I was going to give him advantage. In fact, anyone with plate would get advantage on this. Like plate shoes. But, nope.
It's Dickless.
Pretty much. I mean, at least he isn't rolling around in the floor on them.
True. Not yet.
So, he takes 7 piercing.
We'll see how he does with these swings before we see what he does after that.
Okay. That'll be a hit. That's actually enough to not to kill this guy. And give him back some health. So Dickless restores 5 health. This guy keels over. It looks like he's about to get back up for a second. But just blood starts rapidly draining from him until he's a withered husk in smelly robes.
But you get HP for attacking him?
For melee attacking.
Oh, because of the blood gem?
Is the blood gem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
But now the spirit has taken all of his blood.
Don't forget to, you have to do Dickless's HP changes.
Yeah, I gave him the 5 back.
Alright, and then Dickless is going to swing at the guy between him and Terrell.
Okay. That will be a hit.
I would hope so.
It's a good hit. Sorry, just quickly looking something up. I know is a thing. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so 19, 21, 25, right?
Well, 19 was on the first guy.
Okay, yeah. Then the 19 and 15 damage. Alright, he takes both of that. Yeah, it looks like he's vibing on the pain.
And then on the Berserker dude.
Okay. That will not be a success.
I got a Berserker
For 1 turn.
for his turn.
Yep. Which, incidentally, is coming up next. So, what do you want him to do?
Suck a dick.
I mean, pretty much. So I'm going to need you to help me a little bit here because I've never played a Whirlwind Berserker. If I want him to, like, Whirlwind, Homie, and Slow Me over here, how bad is that going to be?
It's going to do pretty good damage to both of them, but it'll also most likely hit any of the people that are dying there or critically injured.
What if I have him move here and do it?
It's kind of within 5 feet of him, so if you had him run off, if you had to move up there, and then Whirlwind from there to there, he'd hit both of them.
Perfect. Do it.
Okay. See if the caltrops stop him.
It wouldn't stop him. They didn't stop him when he whirlwind into us earlier.
Well, he whirlwinded into it. Kind of leaping in. Well, it's at least going to slow him down, but I think he has enough movement to do it anyway. 3 damage. Yeah, he still has enough movement to do it. And he whirlwinds that way. That is going to be a hit on both. Wow! What a time to roll that. Okay, so that deals a large amount of damage to both of them. He still has a weapon attack, but no movement. Just a normal weapon attack.
Alright, then he is going to swing at himself. He's going to swing at his own face with his sword.
What an idiot. It's not the one that's next to Juki, right? It's
No.
Yeah, it's
No,
this,
he's getting carded. It's just a matter of time.
it's this guy, right?
It's this guy, yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
Okay, it wasn't a 1.
If he critically failed, would he hit his friend?
Yes. He
Did he have
tried.
advantage because he surprised himself with his attack?
No. He injures himself pretty well. That is all he can do.
I can have him lay down, couldn't I? Because that's not an action.
Nope. He used up all of his movement and all of his actions.
Yeah, but it's not an action to sit down.
He's out of things he can do. If getting up cost half your movement, then sitting down would also cost like roughly half your movement.
Okay.
Alright, the Spellblade's going to do a okay, sure. Jurok, you get an attack of opportunity against this guy.
Is Jurok gonna take pity on this guy?
Don't hurt him too bad. I still have to.
Oh, Jurok did not take pity.
Wow.
Only the 12.
Yeah. That's gonna stop him there. God damn. Could they not be massive failures?
Probably not.
Wow, I never took a turn for that guy.
Ever?
Never. I kept forgetting he was there. I didn't
Where
even
is he?
see him.
Is he a horse?
No, he's that guy.
That's why I went after him. I was a little concerned that he was going to do something awesome.
No, if somebody doesn't move for long enough, it's probably because I forgot that he's there.
Or they're really tired.
Alright, 2 shots to Great Ricardo. Because he looks like an easier target.
Do I drink or?
Shot, 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 shot.
Can I shield?
You can shield if you want. Do you want to shield this?
Yeah.
Okay. The first attack does not hit you.
Oh, good.
Second attack. What's your armor? Yeah, you got the Shields of Faith, don't you?
It'd be 24. Oh, and +2, so it'd be 26.
24.
Hey,
Hold on.
24 with shield, and then I had shield of faith.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You do have shield on, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you been
Remember,
taking Velo's auras into account
I
when you've been
told you I was
doing?
shield.
So, the second attack isn't going to hit. I forgot that the shield lasts for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Vela's auras.
Easy
That's on
target.
saves.
Either way, I mean, I pass both. You know.
Yeah.
All right, Nishi.
Okay. So looks like I am there's just these three guys in the corner, right? Over here. Over here.
Those three.
Did
That
They
guy
look like they all have health. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure that they're not
and that guy.
supposed to be
Yes.
dead.
So you have 5 in total left.
I am, let's see, 10-foot radius? How far are they from me? If I do a flame strike right in the middle, right?
It would also hit all the wounded people there. You could do
Oh,
that though.
there's, I thought the ones with X's were dead.
Well,
They're
there's
still
a
alive.
few living ones mixed in.
I thought they were only in the back. Okay. Hmm. Never mind that. I don't want to hurt anyone that doesn't need hurting. I think I'm gonna try and finish off this guy then with
Okay.
my crossbow, which it still has the missiles, but just not the magic bolt.
That's fine. So that's always a hit. You injure him pretty bad. He's almost he's just about to collapse.
And did the Great Ricardo clear up any of the caltrops between myself and him?
No, there's still plenty
They're
here.
still there. Okay.
You could try to move though.
After seeing what happened to him, I think I'm gonna just stay here, and that will end my turn. Just wait.
Okay. This guy is just about... Oh wait, no, I've also got that archer guy. That guy. Man, I almost missed out on so many turns here. Which one are you? Oh my god. I forgot I had that ability and I haven't been able to use it yet. The time is finally here.
The time to strike is now.
It is.
Are you excited?
I'm kind of excited.
He's gonna
Me too,
kill us
man.
all with the berserk because he's at like 1 health.
Let's do it.
Oh no,
Let's do
not
it,
quite.
Rocco.
You're not gonna like it.
I might, you know.
I'm gonna need a list of things you've done that I have liked.
Basically nothing. So this guy just kind of rushes in towards the Great Ricardo now, or he seeing that the Great Ricardo is significantly weakened. He is going to do a vicious executing strike. Wait a minute, you're still bubbled, aren't you?
Yeah,
He's,
double
yeah, he
shield.
still has
Shit.
my shield too. He still has
He does,
my
doesn't
shield.
26 AC.
You still have my shield.
You know
as
what?
well.
He probably wouldn't then, since you're that high up.
But would he know that?
The shield is visible. I'm pretty sure shield is visible.
Probably.
But I mean,
It's like
if
a
he's going
bubble.
for the DPS,
Yeah, but absorbs don't show up on his meters.
No, shield's not visible. It says an invisible barrier of magical
Oh.
force appears. It specifically says that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
We're trying to game the system, Raka.
An
The only-
invisible barrier.
Well, I mean,
The
I've been
only one you would
calling
need
my
is
shields
mine.
visible.
I always thought they were visible too, but mine specifically says an invisible barrier.
All right.
Yeah, he would be able to see mine because it's shimmering.
Oh, okay, there you go.
He
You can
would've-
still see it, Raka.
You would have also seen 2 arrows bounce off and stop at your shield. Like, literally just stop. See
Did
if
he
he
roll
knows
perception?
anything. Nope, he doesn't know anything. He's going for that attack. It's not going to work. So he's just going to make a few more just normal attacks, like trying to break through. Neither of
hope
which
he
are going to get
does.
through.
Aw, poor guy.
Just imagine him
I feel pity for him
frantically
now.
stabbing at you.
Why
Well-
won't you die?
I get to pull out that ability later then. Now, since you haven't seen it.
Aw.
We
I
don't get
hope,
to see you
I
cast
hope
it?
you pull it out at some point, and then it kill. That's how one of our character dies and comes back as undead,
Who could
and then
that be?
Vila smites them. Anyone but Vila.
Alright. This guy, already injured, looking for blood. He's gonna take a heavy attack at Dickless. If I remember right, you double swung instead of
Yeah. No,
Blade
no
Warded.
Blade Ward. No Blade Ward.
for all the good it will do.
She's trying so hard. I just can't.
And a normal attack after. Wait a minute. Well, that'll do it.
Good,
Wow.
good job.
What bonuses has he got?
I'm glad, honestly. He's got this dick as a bonus, so it doesn't do that well, actually. It's not a very good bonus.
Well, he doesn't know Whirlwind. That's the problem.
That's the final boss of this world. Is just It's like Ganesh with Whirlwind.
Alright, the guy that never attacked so far.
Oh God.
This is the place to use it. 10 feet at the target.
Now my shield lasts until my next turn.
So centered on Chirel, he's going to fire up a bolt that looks like it's lined with needles, and downrains a large amount of metal spikes. So Ricardo, Dickless, Chirel, Nishi, and where's Vela?
Under
Oh,
Dickless.
under Dickless. Okay. Also Vela. Make a dex save.
Now people get some of my aura.
Yep.
Yep.
Great Ricardo's not going to get saved by it though.
Oh my.
Oh my
I died.
god.
I think I'm dead.
Hold up. Lucky.
Alright, Lucky.
I need to check if so saving throw. Okay, I can roll an additional d20.
Is there oil? There must be oil there.
Okay. Lucky indeed.
Alright, so Great Ricardo and Nishi are going to take full damage of 11 damage to Ricardo Nishi. If you can subtract that from yourselves. And 5 damage to everyone else, except for Jurok, who isn't anywhere nearby. I got Dickless.
You still have my shield.
Yes,
So great, Ricardo.
this is a save.
Okay.
So extra armor doesn't help with that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, your shield's been clutch so far.
And one last normal attack.
I'd be dead right
Against
now if it
Terrell.
wasn't for your shield.
Pretty much. And that's not
Here.
going to hit. Vela.
Okay.
How do you feel being this close to Dickless?
It's a little uncomfortable.
I like warm hugs.
Well, if
Oh.
I'm standing right here or whatever, I have both of them in range, so it's like the show must go on.
Both of who? Oh, for your aura.
Well, not just the aura, but like the two enemies in front of me, unless something has changed.
The big guy's dead. There's just a barbarian.
Are
There's one near
What?
Great Ricardo, but he's out of your reach.
that guy right here is
It's 10 feet away.
it's 5.
Oh, you may not be seeing the right thing then. Try refreshing.
Okay.
Because he's diagonal from where I'm standing right now.
It's very interesting. Okay. As I try to find the party again.
Shift
There we
change,
are.
okay. There you go.
Okay, you're right. He is not there. Wow, that's a very strange bug.
Yeah, every once in a while it disconnects.
All right, then I am gonna move fully over here so I can see shit again.
Okay, 2 hits. Give me the fire. Wow, nearly dead.
Alas.
Some good damage.
Where is he on the fucking initiative? Because that might just change. I might just end him.
Just before you.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my last extra war attack or whatever and make another swing.
Okay. That'll end him.
Just remove some fucking damage. Just no more. Please stop hitting me.
Are you moving any further?
No, I'm gonna chill out over
Oh, I
here
forgot.
where
Give
there's
me-
no enemies.
Give me the con save for moving in Caltrops.
Oh, the damn caltrops.
You're fine. You're crushing them underfoot.
GG.
Great Ricardo.
This guy's right next to me, so I guess I'll use my new toy again. Can I
Okay.
use it multiple times, the fetish?
Sure.
How many times can I use it per combat? 6?
Many times. Just, don't fail your con save.
Can I use the same needles multiple times in a row? Or
Sure.
just- do I? Okay, well,
Are
I'm
you
gonna try
going
the
to spread
thorns.
HIV?
Yeah, that's the plan, right?
You
So
given
I inject myself first, and then I inject him, and then that spreads the diseases. But
I'll show him.
I'm just kidding. I am gonna use the thorn one. If
the
that's
thorn
okay.
one. Interesting. Okay.
I'm testing them out. I don't
Give me your weapon attack with it. Wow. Not quite a hit.
That's okay. I get +1. The flame hits. It's not flame, but we can say it is if you want.
That still wouldn't help.
Then visit again to use spells. Disadvantage.
Yes, I think it's disadvantage for using them in melee.
Ranged ones, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like firebolt and stuff.
Does Warcaster change that?
No.
Although I don't think Warcaster's a little bit weird when you're taking a reaction shot. But no, it doesn't change that part of it.
Huh, I
Yeah,
couldn't-
Warcaster lets you do it
Oh.
if you take an opportunity to attack.
Is it like Battle Mage that lets you? I know there's a feat that lets you cast in melee without.
There is not, because I would have picked that if that was an option, but it was not an option.
Hmm.
Yeah, I looked at all the feats in the book. There's not many tailored towards casters besides this one, Warcaster.
Well,
Anyway, I'm going to fuck. I can't really afford to try and run away, so I guess I'll just Dragon's Breath him again. 'cause
Okay.
he's-
and this goes for anybody. If you're looking for a feat that fits your character, but there isn't one in the book, talk to me. It won't be more powerful than anything in the book, of course, but like I will always try to work something good out. That characterizing.
I may want to talk to you about that then, because like I honestly picked Warcaster because it just was, it seemed to be the best option.
Okay, he does not dodge. He gets a face full of dragon fire.
That's it with my turn, really then, because I can't do anything else.
Okay, Jurok.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I'll do a repeat of the last time, except this time I don't have stealth. So I'm gonna move that to about there. Actually, I might have to move up further. Can I see this guy?
If you moved up one more space, you'd be able to see him just fine.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So I will attack him. Yeah. Which sadly will be at disadvantage. So only a 20 to hit.
Really, disadvantage. Huh.
Yeah, because I'm in melee and I don't have stealth or anything.
I thought you got advantage from allies being near your opponents.
Nope, that just lets me sneak attack.
Ah, okay. You might have told me that before. Okay. So that's not quite gonna hit. He
Alright,
catches
I'll
it on his
precise it.
shield. Precise it. Okay.
My last one for this combat.
That will hit.
I burn through those fast.
Yeah, you do. He is nearly dead.
Alright. I mean, I guess I'll just try to bounce it off to this guy. 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
17
That'll end him.
damage. Okay. That's about it. I'll use my minor to dodge again.
Okay.
And move back there.
I may have forgot. No, I didn't forget to use him, did I? I rolled a 1. That's what happened.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Okay, Terrell.
Alright. Is Dickless still technically in the caltrops right now?
Yes. Right on the edge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move him out of those and
Give me his con save. He's good.
and then he'll swing. Is that guy dead?
Almost.
Almost. Alright, yeah, then we'll go ahead and do a swing on.
You want to give him a gruesome death?
I'm gonna use my offhand on him. And yes, we're gonna roll his head.
That is not going to hit.
Are you kidding me?
It's an 18.
Dickless, you worthless piece of shit.
That's also an 18.
Wow.
There you go.
He's going to chop him in half.
All right. He buries his axe and like head to just like right above crotch where it stops.
I want it to freeze on both sides from the front. Let's see. That leaves Dickless pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and Thought Spear our spinny boy just to finish him off.
Okay. And now to give that guy you killed some death saves.
Death saves from being cut in half.
Oh yeah, maybe he survived.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't actually.
No.
I was expecting more anger.
No, you can go for it. Maybe it gets stitched together or something. I never know what you keep in your pocket for the stupid shit I come up with.
Okay, who? The weakened guy? Or the one you mind controlled before? All right.
Yeah. Spinning.
And that's some death. You can see a bit into his mind, but from all the damage he's taken, it's just consumed with, like, bloodlust. And that's, his thoughts right up until you end his thoughts. And he just goes brain dead.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Alright, let's see how badly the Spellblade fails this time.
As long as he doesn't disintegrate himself, I'm fine.
Okay. At least that's not a 1.
I wonder if that big guy was Matthias or no, Digger Jones. That was him.
That's
Fuck,
Digger
I
Jones.
just- yeah.
Most likely, anyway.
No, I know it is
Not
because he
quite a
called
hit.
him that. Unless he lied. to
He
me.
did call him that.
But I mean, deception is an option, right?
Alright. Neither of those are going to hit. He's going to end with sort of a warding spell on himself. And that's it. Nishi. The crossbow man's the only one alive in this room. There's still some fighting outside.
Which you can tell is super serious because Druck's just been firing inside this whole time.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is that maid still alive?
Yeah, I've just been evasion tanking.
Alright. I'm gonna try and fire again at that guy with my crossbow. In the corner.
I now realize why there aren't any items that give pure dex. Only for the armor. Like, I'm happy with the damage bonus, but oh my god, the armor.
Yeah. And I mean, Dex save is a pretty powerful save too, and
It
it adds
is.
to initiative. Dex is the god stat in 5e. It's too good at everything.
I mean, I've been thinking... I know the change to do it, but I've already had to change one of your items, and I feel kind of bad for having to do that afterwards. That's a
Just
hit.
make my cloak badass, and I'll forgive you. You know what? I haven't even... I'm fine with you nerfing my cloak, or my dex thing, because I haven't even added my plus to hit thing that I got enchanted, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Well, I mean, I was thinking all I really need to do is add on. It always sets your armor to 20, no matter what armor you're wearing. Which, yeah, it nerfs your overall armor, but, like, you get more flexibility with what you put on. Like, you could be
I still
naked.
feel it's really powerful because, like, it's adding to my stealth, it's adding to my initiative, it's adding
is.
to my damage, my to hit.
Claude/Gloyam has left the server.
I can also cantrip, can't I?
No, that was an action.
Oh, that's true. Okay, darn.
The only reason I can cantrip after using an action as a bonus action is because of my Imp's Blade.
Ah. I don't think I have anything else I can do because I don't want to move. I still can just see all the caltrops around me.
If you don't want to burn a bonus action, then yes, that would be it.
Were any of the caltrops magic? Would they have disappeared after the guy who threw him down died?
No, they're just kind of there. It's more of a crude magic.
Can I eat
And a
them?
lot of magic is instantaneous, meaning like it creates something and then it's just there.
No, you never know if it was an illusion or something.
Like when Ricardo starts a forest fire, that's from instantaneous magic. He can't, even if we knocked him unconscious, the fire doesn't go away.
Okay, so yeah, that's the difference between instantaneous and constitution, or concentration.
Well, part of it too is the fact that I'm dodging.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like it getting you up to like 22 armor, like maybe even further down on armor scale, like just 18 constantly, no matter what you wear. But like, I'm fine with being really good against dex saves. Like that's sort of the whole thing of the belt. Like you're super fast, super agile. Sorry. Nisha, did I miss anything else you did?
No,
Okay.
I was done.
Then all I need to do is Archer Man. Let's see. Great Ricardo, you were just attacking the guy that Dickless finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I breathed on them, and then I tried to stab him with the thing, and missed.
Well, somebody tried to take a dirty shot at you and missed.
Oh, a dirty shot.
Dirty shot.
Did I see where it was coming from, or?
Well, I mean, if you notice after the hit, then yeah, it's from the only guy left. And his second hit, it's not going to do anything.
Oh, an idiot.
He's going to back up
Stop
into the
it,
corner
Reginald.
and just like shakily try to reload his crossbow really quickly. Vela.
Okay. I'm starting to feel like I might survive this combat.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Should we show mercy to the scared lad?
The one below is the one that's fighting Duroc. Is that the scared one?
No.
Corner boy.
Where's the scared? God, I have like no fucking room. I don't believe in mercy.
Didn't he drop a bunch of needles on us?
He did.
Yeah,
He's a
no,
jerk.
How far does the caltrops go? Like if I move over there, I'm
You're
still
in.
moving.
It's in the
caltrops,
circle.
yeah.
The circle is caltrops.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought they were the blue dots everywhere. I was like, oh my god, they're everywhere.
That's on the map layer. I don't have that much foresight. Give me your con save for leaving that. And you're good. Crush them underfoot.
Just like him.
And
Jewel
that's
showed no
death.
mercy today.
Do you want any special death for this guy?
Can I crush his skull underfoot?
Yeah, you could slice him to the ground and stomp on his head.
I like that idea.
So the first one with fire would be enough to kill him. Give me unskilled strength. I want to see if you pop his head.
All right.
You pop his head.
Ugh.
Alright, great Ricardo. You were looking that way at that guy because you know you made a point of it. You wanted to see where that was coming from. You just saw his head get squished. How do you feel about that?
Ugh. A
What's
little
this-
disgusted, but I've seen worse at this point.
What was the splatter radius?
Just like maybe twice the width of Vela's boot on both sides.
Oh, okay.
I still hear fighting outside.
Yep. Wait a minute, did I put this on map layer? No, it's token layer, has to be.
Can I go, can I do that kind of movement, Ronka? Is that okay? Or
What did you
I
do?
wanted to go around the circle, the caltrops.
You
Be a
were
bit much, right? I was right under Dickless.
It looks like he could be like right there.
Can I see
And
the guy there?
yeah, I think that counts as half cover though. Also, well, it's either melee or half cover. I'm gonna say half cover.
Even melee can have half cover.
What if I walk through the caltrops? Can I get to the spot that I wanted to? If I make the con save.
Yes,
Should I con save then? Can I?
go for it.
Vela's boss.
Not quite.
Where did I stop?
Right there. Like you accumulated one near the front, but you're just like, no, I'm going. And then you got another, and you're like, fuck! I'm just walking spikes.
Shit, I
That
don't
is
know.
4 damage.
Oh, for me?
Oh man, you have low health. That was a bold move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna drink my potion then. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Is the superior
8d8 plus 8.
8 plus 8?
Jurok, can you end this guy?
That's what I want to ask you. I want to pull out a poison arrow,
Okay.
and I've been dodging this guy for a while. I'm curious if I can't just hold this poison arrow in my hand and jab it into him with some sort of advantage.
I'd count it like a dagger.
Right. I'm just saying, can I have advantage on the attack roll because I've been studying him basically this whole time and watching him move?
Give me perception. If it's good enough, then
Perception or insight?
Either would honestly do, whichever you'd prefer. Insight is prediction.
Of
Oh.
course.
Oh no, you learned
Okay,
nothing.
you're sure you know where he's gonna be, so you could do the attack at disadvantage, but you're confident.
Wait.
You're brimming with confidence.
It's only wisdom survival checks. Crap. Oh well. Disadvantage. I guess this will work. Yeah. That has the same stats, yeah. Disadvantage 24.
That's gonna hit.
So just the 12 and then DC 17 con save.
Oh god. He's gonna die screaming.
Are you gonna
You
scream
plunged
into-
that right into his heart.
I had the most critical of critical fails. I don't know if you were here for that.
It's one of those things where I think he's going to dodge left, and he thinks that I think he's going to dodge left, so he dodges left.
Oh,
It was like,
F wants
haha.
to card him.
He played himself.
And every time you say that you want to card him, it makes me think of how younger people will talk about like being carded when they want to buy alcohol or something.
JD, you are younger people. I remember you
I'm-
turning 21.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not that. I guess I could get carded for renting a car.
Getting carded just means they ask your ID. I'm sure you still get carded regularly.
No,
You have a baby face.
kidding. That's
Oh yeah,
all
you
I-
don't buy alcohol anymore.
I buy like Rellos or something and I get carded all the time.
Okay. So you card him.
I do want to
shit.
figure out which card it is.
I'm trying to remember what cards you've used already.
Let me check my loot sheet. I thought I had it on.
We finished this combat at like almost the exact time that we
Yeah.
end at.
I'm not
Wow.
seeing it on there.
Yeah, I'm not either. Let me check. Actually, it might be on my character sheet.
Do you remember what cards you have?
I only have 2 because I've got the Necromancer and that other spell.
Well, I mean, all your cards? Like, I'm pretty sure the Spellblade and the Necromancer were taking up your highest.
I have Ace through 5 and a King of Hearts and clubs and a 3 of diamonds and a Queen of Spades.
So I think you had the Ace on the Necromancer, if that.
Yeah, and I think I had a Queen on the spell.
Ace of Hearts.
It just says Ace. It doesn't specify.
Well, Ace through 5 of one of the suits, I remember.
Yeah, it doesn't specify the suit and the shit you gave me, so I don't know. No, the Ace was the Elite Spellblade. I do have that written here in my character sheet.
Ace was the lead Spellblade. Okay. There are 2
User
other
left the server.
kings, right? What are the other kings?
Clubs and hearts.
Okay, so I'll say Ace of Diamonds for your the Ace through 5 is diamonds.
Yeah,
That way you
that's
don't have any overlap.
Rufu has left the server.
Necromancer, King of Hearts. So you've got a Queen, a Jack, and another King, right?
I don't think I have a Jack. I have an Ace through 5, a
Well,
King of Hearts and clubs.
Ace
3
through
diamonds.
5 would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I
Jack
thought that
Queen.
was starting Ace 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no.
Okay, so it's 5 through Ace then. That'd be the way to say that. And then, so yeah, I would have a Jack, King, Queen on that side too.
Okay, yeah, so that's D4. So that's a Queen that you get. So you have another Spellblade that's in a Queen.
That sounds
Oops.
fancy.
Ass Queen.
I've been in this guild since I was 18. That's crazy. That's like 5 years.
You've been alive a long time here. I mean, you could die any day.
Really 5 years in September. Exactly. Because Build and I joined on the same day in September. Rock, I'm surprised you're still alive. In those
Me
5
too.
years.
I have no
crazy.
right to be alive anymore. Like
At that point.
I'm just using up too much air. I've used up my allotment in this world.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so thankfully your turn is right after Jirox. So as he's dying, gurgling, and just screaming and thrashing in poison, you can card him in time.
I wonder if he thinks that this is him being saved.
Let me move all of you out of this circle, because I want to get rid of it, and I can't get a hold on it.
I wanna ask, would I know, like, have we ever noticed him carding? Doing whatever that is?
You wouldn't have seen the Necromancer, but you did see the Spellblade.
Jurok definitely saw it.
Yeah, I was there for the first one, but didn't really say anything.
Would I have seen this Spellblade happening?
Um,
And you guys saw me try to do it to the freaking seedling thing that ended up going away.
if you rush in time, maybe you could.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Ah,
if I'd
got
really
it!
rush Over for. We'll leave that for another time.
There we go. The circle's gone. It's gone forever. So this is almost out of time. Is there anything you want to do or search? It's like,
We probably need to interview these people that are tied up and
Yeah.
check the room and all that shit, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that tonight.
Nope.
We wanna-
They
we
are
should
screaming to help.
discuss the schedule thingy, though.
or for help.
Yeah, I just posted it there in chat that we need to, or at least I need to talk to you, Raka, about what we're gonna do. Because there's no way I can do it.
Ev and Vic are willing to try starting at 10. Is that a time you can make?
All right, my class ends at 8:50. Assuming that the bus, I should mostly be able to make 10. At worst, I'll be a little bit late if the bus gets caught in traffic. But you could always start the sessions a little bit ahead of me and then just catch me up or whatever, and I could just like Vela's pretty simple to play for 20 minutes or so. Like just swing at the things, and then I could get in as soon as I'm available.
Okay.
We'll give it a shot like that for a few weeks until I figure out exactly how this professor works. Because he let us out early today, but he's like, I intend to usually go all the way into the end of the class, and it's like, I don't know whether or not he'll keep with that. Because I mean, we're letting out at like fucking 9 o'clock. It sucks.
Okay, crazy thought. If you have a laptop, would it be possible to just like play on campus?
I don't actually have a laptop. I have the tablet,
Oh.
which I could probably I know I can get into chat at least on the tablet. I can't see the maps, but I can get into chat and I can access my character sheet. So I could respond via chat to anything occurring. They might have updated it so that I can see the maps, but I will give that a shot as well.
Okay. We'll have that as a backup plan.
Catch a bus at that time, though, right? If you were.
That's
staying
true.
Oh.
That's true. I'd be on the bus, but I mean, I can do whatever on the bus. I'm either waiting for the bus or on the bus. Like today, it was on a 45-minute loop for the bus. Normally, you have two buses running the same loop, and so it's closer to like a 20-minute wait. Today, they only had one bus on the loop, so it was a 45.
Eeh.
I don't know. It will seriously take a few weeks adjustment to find out how it's going to feel. But if we're willing to start at 10 for a little while, I can see whether or not, like, I can push it until I'm getting home as early as possible. At worst, I tell the professor, as soon as class is over, 8:50, I have to go. I have a time commitment. I mean, it's a game design class. I've already spoken to him about going to BlizzCon. Like, what's the worst he's going to say if I say, hey, man, I have a scheduled D&D game?
I mean, you just mentioned like this is part of game design. Like, you have a hand in this world.
Yeah, I have to go home and play part of a game that a buddy of mine designed at the moment. So I have to go play test.
That's the right word. Playtest. Critique the systems.
Exactly. No, I think I can try and find a way, but there's no way in hell I will ever make it back
There,
in
one
time
has
for
left the
9.
server.
So
Okay.
10, moving to 10 should be good enough. I think I'll be able to get in.
As long as F and Vic are willing to do that, I am happy with 10. So, everybody remember, I'll try to put out text reminders, like midday next Tuesday, that it's at 10, so you don't sit around for an hour.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah, no worries. We all like playing together, so we'll do what we can to keep it like
Definitely.
It's only for only 16 weeks, but the semester does end. We've been going for a year, so I guess at this point, only 16 weeks really is just, a passable amount of time for this group.
Man, I gotta say though, for all the trouble of the earlier fights, I had expected to have a bit more time with these people to do more interesting things.
Yeah, when that guy was at low health after the first round, I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
I was like, either he's got something planned for him or he undertuned him a bit.
Now,
just
why would
gotta-
you think I have more nasty tricks?
Because I know you.
Because Whirlwind Barbarian.
So, that thing that you were talking about earlier about if we're interested in things in the game is that is a suggestion or requests, is that okay? Just to make requests of
Oh,
things that would
the
be cool,
The
or
beats.
maybe even not just feats, spells as well, maybe. I don't know. Or items,
spells,
really anything.
custom spells I'd usually try to make as loot. If you have an idea, I could add one to the loot table.
Okay. Well, personally, as you know, as I tried before, Cauterize has always been something I've been interested in because I tried it before and it didn't really do anything. I wish that was a thing in the base sorcerer spells.
Cauterize would be an interesting one. I'd have to figure out how to balance something like that. But as feats go, if there really isn't one that, you don't get disadvantage casting in melee, I feel like that's a simple one to, mock up.
Yeah, something like that would be kind of cool, actually. I mean, Warcaster's pretty cool, but it's just a lot of it is it doesn't feel that great, I guess. It seems pretty niche, and I don't really care about the opportunity attack, I guess, part of it.
Well, they're sort of balanced around a +2 increase to a stat.
Oh, okay, yeah. And a lot of them, the feats, they give you +1. Warcaster doesn't. I don't have I mean, I looked it up and I saw there were some other feats on the website, but they weren't they were on there.
The best
for
part
Arcana or
about
something.
Warcaster is the bonus to concentration.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Yeah, being able to cast in melee would be pretty awesome, Raka.
I'm gonna think about that and see what I can do with that, because I feel like that may be one of those where just it needs to have a second part to it, like a really minor extra thing.
Yeah, or you can work it in the Warcaster with Warcaster in a way.
Warcaster's already pretty powerful for being able to use a cantrip instead of your attack.
Oh no, you don't. It's not just cantrip. It's any
Yeah, you
spell.
can use any targeted spell.
Any target spell? Okay, yeah, that's really powerful.
No,
Like,
that's
it can't be
that's
an
what I mean.
AoE. It
It's
can't be like a fireball, but
Right,
anything that
targeted.
targets one thing.
That's what I meant though. It's I like the other maybe if I could sacrifice that part of it, and take the disadvantage thing instead of the opportunity attack part, but keep the advantage on con throws while concentrating, and perform some
The
magic
dad has left the server.
spells.
I mean, there is the sharpshooter and the spell sniper both behave similarly. It would I think you could write a generic feat that was point blank, and it would be all range attack rolls. Like you don't take disadvantage in melee. I'm not sure what else it would do because that's a strong effect in itself. It would have to be something else minor to go with it.
I feel like help on resisting concentration loss would also be good. Like just steady caster, you know. Like you don't get disrupted in melee. You don't take as much punishment in melee.
It'd be pretty
Well, that's
cool.
already part of Warcaster.
Right.
That's what I mean, though. If I could just if I could just trade a part of Warcaster, just that part, the opportunity attack thingy, with the cast and melee part. Or do you think that the somatic components part would be too powerful to have with it? So you could sacrifice that as well. I don't know, like how much use I'd really get out of that part. I guess like the somatic.
You know, I think just replacing the attack with no disadvantage in melee, like that would be enough of a modified Warcaster.
Cool.
Like steady
Appreciate that,
caster.
Rocco.
So I also don't pay too much attention about what's, you know, the casting focuses. I probably should, but like that's one of those things that just like I hit limits of what I'm paying attention to. I already forget enemy turns.
Because I like, because I've started to like being in melee a little more just because of the hexing fetish thing. Like, I think that's a really interesting item. It's been fun. Just I know I could just get Sherelle to tell me what it does, I'm sure, but it's been kind of like out of character. It's been fun just seeing like what they do and being like, wow.
Well, I'm glad. And I could
Yeah.
tell you, investigating that wouldn't work.
Really?
There's more history to the item.
Well, honestly, like I was saying, out of character, I prefer that because I think it's kind of fun to just get the surprises, you know.
Ooh, and when you fail a con save.
That's gonna end well.
It's charisma. Oh my! Thank God, it's a charisma save.
Yeah.
So that's my shit.
It doesn't save you from ones though.
It does not. It's not. Because I got one today. F linked that thing once, and he said that I never roll ones. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, you never roll ones unless it comes to the coin of possibilities. Then you roll some of the most
you're-
interesting ones.
I
It's a
rolled that
50-50.
deception one. I rolled that deception one, and I rolled the sneak one.
Oh yeah.
I've rolled a
that's
lot of
big.
ones. I roll a lot of ones. But I get 2 attacks, so that's why it doesn't. I guess everyone does in a way. I love the imp blade, by the way, as well, Raka. Even with the nerf, like it's just being able to do a second action is fun, to be honest. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, it's because like we have a lot of turns between, and like when you just like use one thing and it just fails, it's just like, all right, I did nothing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I also like when I was designing that, I was thinking, oh man, you're gonna use all these like weird tricks and stuff.
I'm mostly just firebolt.
Yeah. Like I didn't think about that to start with, and like it just never occurred to me. Like yeah, more damage is cool.
One
Yeah, there's
time
no
I
problem with
minor
that.
illusioned with
Yeah.
it.
That's right. You did I don't remember what the illusion was, but oh, you put a cardboard cutout of Churel.
Oh yeah, so to try to get that guy out. I'm also supposed to be able to roll on for a cantrip every day, but I never do that because it's like nobody has time for that.
Well, I mean, if you ever want to know what your cantrip is, do you want to know what your cantrip is?
Yes. What is it?
Okay. Let me pull up my spell list. Wait, these aren't cantrips? What the hell? Where's my cantrip list? Oh, that's right. It's on the blade itself, isn't it?
Thank you for the session, Naraka. It was fun today.
Yeah, thank
Oh
you.
yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
It was cool.
I
I already have a couple ideas I need to parse out and send you.
okay. I cannot wait for next session.
Yeah, me too, man.
Are you guys? Pratim wanted to still do the Nether Disruptor thing, but like I have to run to the store.
Is it still up?
Yeah, it's only getting destroyed until it's completely destroyed. It's still up.
Oh, okay.
Shady,
I thought Pratim was saying it'd be down by 9. What did you say, Raka?
you could have had Blade Ward that whole time.
That would have probably been good there, huh?
It would have.
Yep.
And Chukia, what are the things?
If it'll still be up, Cryo, by the time you're probably not gonna be gone for more than like 30 minutes to an hour, right? So I
Yeah,
don't mind
less than
waiting.
that. Well, 30 minutes is about accurate. So if you guys are willing to wait, then I will be back as soon as I can get
Alright.
to and back from the store.
Cool. Did you tell Pratim that, or?
No, I was on a different character or whatever. Like, you might want to just run it by him. If he
Oh,
wants
it's
to
bro.
start now, like, you guys can start, and I'll probably be back long before you guys are even halfway done. So it depends on how many people are waiting. All right, I will be back.
I should stop streaming.
Why is your